Here comes the powerhouse, Raquel Rodriguez.
The Texas native Raquel Rodriguez.
Fearless side of Bayley being shown. I don't know if it was the wisest decision she could have made.
Oh. Being crushed now in the corner from the powerful Raquel. Tag made to Liv Morgan.
See the quick tags early on from the champions who've worked incredibly hard to develop their team chemistry, constantly improving.
Liv now using Raquel as a weapon. Unique offense from Liv and Raquel.
Step up knee, rocks Bayley here, covered by Morgan.
Hooks the leg for the win and a kick out by Bayley.
Bayley now reaching desperately for Dakota Kai. I don't think a tag is gonna count. Oh, brilliant move! Brilliant decision by the veteran Bayley. Keeping the officials' attention with Dakota Kai, allowing Bayley to rake the eyes of Morgan.
Oh! Liv Morgan flattened. It's damage control on top early.
The champions are in trouble. Dakota knows what it takes to be women's tag champ here in WWE. She held the titles very proudly for a long time with Io, but here comes Raquel.
The powerhouse that is Raquel Rodriguez is motoring.
The first one doesn't get you, the second one will. Look at the intensity etched on the face of Raquel Rodriguez.
Fire in the eyes of Raquel here.
And Bayley just pushed Dakota out of harm's way and took the blow for her partner.
Taking one for the team for damage control. With Dakota Kai now. Better watch out because Raquel has ideas.
Twisting senton cover.
Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan, it's not to be.
Bayley from the outside. Oh, and Dakota got her knees up. Liv was sent crashing down across the knees of Dakota Kai in the ring as Bayley handled Raquel.
Derailing the tag champ's plans here now. Dakota Kai, is this the opportunity for the victory now? Raquel Rodriguez helping out her tag team partner.
And this matchup was requested by Bayley in hopes of earning another future title opportunity for Damage Control. Raquel has been taken out. Knees to the face by Morgan. And Bayley just made the tag. I'm not sure if Liv's aware.
Liv looking for Oblivion. Bayley back inside, is a legal competitor now. Bayley stacking up Liv to get the victory, she's got it.
Damage Control! By hook or by crook, all that matters is the W next to your name. Big win for Bayley and Dakota Kai and Damage Control.